This is Deepak Panda, business advisor and co-author of the book Playing the Business Game. In our recent video, we discussed about the 4 quality loop phases that are essential for continuously improving your customer processes. Today, I want to dive into how you can organize and implement a successful customer management model. Now, there are 5 key elements or pillars that you need to work on to strengthen your customer management model. So, these pillars will help you build relationships with your customers, enhance customer satisfaction, and drive long-term success. The first pillar is the customer interview. The second one is the customer team. The third one is top-down and bottom-up planning. The fourth is company-wide participation. The fifth one is clarity of goals and performance management. Now let's talk briefly about the first two in this video. The first one is the customer interviews. Now it's important and essential to understand what's going right and what's going wrong. So this is important because you would like to know your customer environment and understand how your product and services are delivering in those environment, and this interviews therefore also helps you to assess the current and future potential while deepening your customer relationships. Now this can be conducted one-to-one, that is face-to-face, or it can be done through online surveys. You can run a questionnaire, you can email to your clients. Now the idea here is that the choice of method is be dependent on the customer segment you are targeting. So for example, if you're talking to your top customers, then you might like to have a one-to-one face-to-face discussion so that you can get more deeper insights about your customers. And similarly, for the smaller customers, you can probably approach them through your email questionnaires or through online surveys. Now, you carry out customer interviews over a specific period for a periodic basis. However, there could be special situations where you might like to attend and do these customer interviews. For example, there could be customer escalations. Now, during customer escalations, it is important that once you resolve the customer escalation, it's important to quickly dive into a customer interview to understand what was the specific scenario for which the customer reached out to you and escalated. Similarly, if the customer has bought a new service from you, it may be worthwhile to understand what changed in the customer environment that led to that choice. Having said that, we will now dive into the customer teams. Now, it is important that if you want to create a customer-centric organization, it is important that you are able to put up a dedicated customer teams. Now, we recommend that you have a core and ancillary team composition in this customer teams. The core team members should be from people who are directly influencing or impacting your customers. So for example, it could be field sales, your telesales, your service, or even your marketing. The ancillary team members should consist of your management, your production, your finance, logistics, and even R&D. Now, one of the key outcomes is assigning a customer manager to each of your customers depending on the specific needs. So for example, during the installation period, you may like to have a service manager to take up the role of the customer manager. Now we'll cover the next 3 elements, which is top-down and bottom-up planning, company-wide participation, and clarity of goals and performance management in the next video. Until then, I wish you all the best on your sustained growth and profitability journey, and looking forward to interact with you in the next video. Thank you.